Okay, guys, this is going to be a Raw and NXT combined reviews and thoughts, I should say. I said I'd do Raw this week because of obviously being the Raw after WrestleMania. It's usually probably the best Raw of the year, roughly around. Obviously, the crowd is so good at this time of year, and yeah, so I said I'd do Raw this week. Obviously, I'm going to do NXT as well. I'm going to try and get this done as quickly as possible. I don't really want to talk about it in depth, I should say. But this week's Raw was absolutely fantastic. I thought it was really good, solid show. Wish it could be like that nearly every week, which I just don't get. Something I can understand why they probably want to do it so good, because obviously the fans are going to be a lot more vocal. Obviously, being most of them are hardcore fans, basically, which they're going to probably, if anything's crap, they're going to shit on it basically. But we started off the show with Brock Lesnar, obviously, and Paul Heyman. They're talking about basically he wasn't pinned, so obviously he was going to get an injunction or something. But obviously Brock Lesnar doesn't believe in solicitors. He calls them scumbags, and basically he's going to revoke his rematch clause tonight. Stephanie comes out. Obviously, she said that Seth Rollins has obviously just done the Daily Show, or whatever fucking what it is, in New York. So obviously he was still in the air, but they're going to have the match later tonight. All that lovely stuff, which wasn't a long promo, which was good. But Paul Heyman done very well again on the mic. The guy's an absolute genius. But yeah, so decent promo and decent length. That's what you would want out of that. And yeah, so we get on with the first matches for the Intercontinental title. Daniel Bryan defeating Dolph Ziggler in a really good match to retain the IC title. Bad News Barrett was at ringside doing commentary. So some good stuff, really good match. Obviously the IWC really wanted this match, and they got it. It was a good match. They did a really good Raw, probably one of the best Raw matches we've had for a while. Some good stuff from Ziggler, both headbutting each other, which was fucking great. Some other good stuff as well. Bryan doing some good, his usual stuff. The yes kicks. Ziggler doing some nice super kicks. Bryan doing some his good stuff. Ziggler going for the zigzag a few times, but obviously failing. But the high knee, the running knee gets the win. It was a good match, like really good. I would advise people if haven't seen Raw this week, watch the match. It was decent. I wouldn't say it was now. This was. Crowd kept saying this was awesome. It was good. Like it was all. I wouldn't say it was that awesome, but then again, make it out for yourselves and see what it was like. After the match, then Bad News Barrett attacks Daniel Bryan and Ziggler. So Sheamus comes out to make the save. You think he's coming out to make the save, but he basically gets rid of Barrett and then bro kicks both of them, both Bryan and Ziggler. So Sheamus is now healed. His new hairstyle, the mohawk, and then the beard with kind of braids going down. It doesn't really suit him. The mohawk is fine, but the crowd then started saying, "You look stupid," basically. Sheamus just loves it. He's like that. Come on, come on. So it's good to see Sheamus back, and finally he's a heel, because he is better as a heel, no doubt about it. So yeah, so good stuff on that one. Next then, what did we have next? We had the 8-man tag match. We had what did we have? We had the Ascension and Cesaro and Twice Kick taking on the New Day and the up and coming tag team from NXT, the Lucha Dragons. Now this match was good. This match was really good. Really good, because you know Kalisto out of the Lucha Dragons, fucking brilliant. Done some absolute the stuff you see every week on NXT. The fans just fucking loved it. Kalisto, he went on to Cesaro's back mid-air, then done a big massive like a moonsault type, then to land on his feet. Oh, it was absolutely beautiful. Did some innovative things, fantastic like head scissors. But they got the win, their team. It was a fantastic, good match, really good match. Every time Xavier Woods, was banging the apron, the fans kept saying, "New Day sucks," which was fucking brilliant. But good match. They got the win. Hopefully, Lucha Dragons. I'd say Sin Cara's done okay as well, even though he's botched a lot. But like he seems to do okay with Kalisto. Hopefully, they can go on. I'd love to see now them take on Cesaro and Kid at Extreme Rules. But obviously, they're already just come up on the Raw roster, so obviously it's going to take some time. But hopefully, if they're still champions, hopefully we'll see those 4 guys go at. So no problems with that one. I think we have Lesnar come out then again. Yeah, I think it was or no, I think we had Mizdow taking on Stardust. Mizdow won with the skull crushing finale, and the Miz attacks him afterwards and all that. So obviously we're going to get these 2 at Extreme Rules, which I'm looking forward to really. And then we had Lesnar coming back out. Look, apparently the title was going to be on the line. Seth Rollins comes out. He gets into the ring, gets out of the ring, says, "Oh, I'm a bit jet lagged. My leg is sore from curve stopping you." Basically, Lesnar goes fucking ballistic, goes around. She gets Rollins. We're going to do an F5 through the announce table, but J&J get him off so Rollins can basically run his ass off, run away. He throws J&J around the place. He goes after fucking. He destroys the announcers table. Booker T and JPL are stuck underneath it. Grabs Michael Cole, gives him an F5, which was absolutely fantastic. Finally, that bastard gets something. And then he gives a cameraman 2 F5s and he gets suspended. Basically, obviously, this basically makes sure Lesnar gets. Obviously, he's not going to be on. We all knew he was not going to be probably on TV much after this until probably around SummerSlam. So, perfect way to get rid of him for a while. But, yeah, I thought it was good because Lesnar went absolutely fucking mental. And also, Paul Heyman basically mentioned the thing, Suplex City, bitch. That was fucking brilliant as well. But yeah, this is good as well. It was good to kind of, it's a good way to kind of see Lesnar go away for a couple of months. He basically absolutely destroyed everyone. So on screen, he's going to basically be suspended indefinitely. So yeah, unfortunately. What do we have next? I think we have Curtis Axel comes out, and obviously another debut of a guy called Adrian Neville, or it's what they're going to call him, Neville, which is stupid. But Neville did okay. Done very well done. He's a little bit of high flying stuff. Done a nice little moonsault onto the outside, and then obviously the Red Hour. The Red Hour is absolutely fantastic. A great move to get the win. No problem with this match at all. I would instead of giving these guys easy match, like basically a fucking squash match, basically. Why don't Neville come up and face someone like Dolph Ziggler or a Daniel Bryan or someone if they're No, fucking leave him go out and show them what they can fucking do and leave him win. Like, this is what I don't get. Like, I can understand, yes, you have to have a cut. Yeah, these matches, everyone does. It's been going on for wrestling for 20 or 30 or even how many years. But I think they should come out and face someone. What a fuck. No disrespect to Curtis. He's buried. Sorry, he's buried. But, yeah, just don't get it really personally. Next, I think we had Cena versus Ambrose for the US title. Cena had an open challenge. Ambrose, basically answered the challenge, which we all thought was going to be. I thought myself it was going to be Rusev, but yeah, no problems with this. This match was decent as well, pretty good. Unfortunately, Cena basically buries him as usual, but Ambrose got a bit of offense in, but the AA gets the win and all that lovely stuff, and they shake hands afterwards. You can see Ambrose though is frustrated though. I think you can see him. You can see in his eyes he's a little frustrated. I just think he needs to be a heel, not a face. But which is a shame. But next time we have a 6 diva match, which is good for them. AJ, Paige and Naomi defeating the Bellas and Natalya. Not a match really. Heard some fans saying you suck Cena, you suck Bryan, all this. I think that's a bit disrespectful personally. I'm not a big fan of the Bella twins either, but so at the same time I think that's a bit disrespectful. I think I can understand why a lot of people are sick of the Bella twins. I do understand that, but I just think there's better ways of kind of, if you want to vent your frustration, just do something else besides doing that. But Naomi gets to win with the rear view on, I think it was Nikki, because Brie made a mistake. I think Nikki hit Brie or something, and all that lovely stuff. Next time we have Rusev flattering Goldust, basically, and all that lovely stuff. And then the main event, we have Orton, Ryback and Reigns versus Kane, Shaw and Rollins. Not a great match, nothing special. But yeah, that was an okay match, but it looks like we're gonna have Orton versus Rollins for the title at Extreme Rules, or we might have a triple threat match, which I probably won't mind as long as they do it right, obviously. But yeah, so overall Raw this week was pretty good. It was really good actually, I should say. Probably definitely the best Raw since for a long time, at least 7 or 8 months. And yeah, and if Raw's good next week, I'll continue reviewing them. But let's get on to NXT because as I said, I don't have much time. This week's NXT was a little bit disappointing. Not even disappointing. I thought it felt kind of rushed this week. Especially the main event. Like, it didn't get much time. Like, considering the fact this is the main event was a 2 out of 3 pinfall match. I just thought personally it could have been longer. But 5 matches were this week, and I just thought this week was a little bit disappointing. It wasn't bad. It wasn't completely shit now. Jeez, it wasn't. But it could have been better. But Rhino takes on some random guy. We don't even get the guy's name. Like years ago, we used to get their names. Nowadays, we just stand there. Unless they announce the names before fucking TV comes on. I don't know. But Rhino gets the gore. He gets the win after like 10 seconds. Next then we get basically Rhino gets on the mic. He basically wants the title. Basically wants the title, and basically he's not willing to stay in line. But actually before that, we actually had Sami Zayn actually open the show. I forgot about this. Basically, this is a different Kevin Owens from the one he knew from years ago as friends. He would kick his ass and he wants his title back and all that lovely stuff. But obviously then later in the night, then I think Rhino gets interviewed, Sami Zayn or so on. Rhino says, you all have to line behind me and all that. I don't want Rhino going anywhere near the title. I'm sorry, but the guy's in his 50s or 40s. Fuck off, you get back in line. No, fuck that. I don't want Rhino going anywhere near the world title unless it's in a fatal four-way. No fucking way. I don't want him anywhere near that fucking title. He doesn't. No, fuck that. No way. The guy is fucking well past his prime. Next time we get Bayley defeating Emma. This match was okay at best. Obviously, this is kind of been building up a little bit over the last couple of months, last month or so. Kind of Emma's kind of been teasing Bayley, saying like, "Oh, what the fuck, like you're too nice and all that." And then last week she slapped the fucking life out of her basically. So this is why the match. So match needed more time, and it was kind of not slap. It was very stale. A stale match really. A roll up gets the win for Bayley after basically Emma basically. She was sitting on top of Bayley for a pin, but Bayley rolled her up for the win. Oh, excuse me, they shook hands afterwards, which was nice. Next match then, Blake and Murphy defeating the Lucha Dragons. This match was decent. Wasn't anything spectacular, but it was okay. But Frog Splash gets the win after a suplex from, I think it was Murphy, one of them anyway. But yeah, decent match. Next time we had Ty Dillinger losing to Jason Jordan, which is good for him. I have no interest in this match. This match wasn't great. Apparently these were tag team partners. I don't watch NXT. I've only been watching NXT recently now, so I don't really know most of the guys, but this match was just there really. So yeah, but then the main event then Tyler Breeze defeating Hideo Itami in a good 2 out of 3 pinfall match. I think this hurt this match was time. Like they needed more. Like grand fair enough, they done the first 2 pinfalls within the first 4 minutes of the match, and then they had another 10 minutes for the third. This match needed at least 15 to 16 minutes, not fucking 13 minutes. You know, if you get where I'm coming from. I think these two guys can definitely do well. It was a good match, like, but it needed more time. But Hideo gets the first pinfall within less than a minute and a half. Got the running kick to the face, and done the drop kick in the corner as well. So that's the first pinfall, and then when the second fall begins, like he's trying to get to Tyler, and obviously the referee's holding him back. So out of nowhere comes a fucking beauty shot to get the second pinfall. So within the first 3 minutes, we've had the first 2 pinfalls. So but yeah, the third pinfall was actually quite good. It was good. The 8 minutes was quite good. Some good stuff. Tyler Breeze had most of the offense in. Then fucking Hideo came back, missed the drop kick in the corner, and then got it eventually. And then out of nowhere, the beauty shot, beautiful. I think he was going for his running kick, and then the beauty shot gets the win. So yeah, decent match. The length was a little bit disappointing. I thought maybe another 4 or 5 minutes was needed. I know they were tiring, but that's because they had to put in so much offense. But yeah, decent match. It could have been better, let's just say that. But again, I wanted more. That's another benefit of NXT. But also that's coming out at the that's been circling through the last couple of weeks. I think next week they're going to show all the stuff that happened at at WrestleMania Access, which is kind of good, but at the same time, yeah, they're going to show the matches. But at the same time, but that was 2 weeks ago nearly. That's going to be 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean? Like I think personally, I think they should just show glimpses of it and then get on with the rest of the show. But we'll see what happens next week. If it's anything worth reviewing, I'll review NXT next week. But if it's just basically just showing highlights, I'm not going to bother. But apparently we heard last week or early this week that NXT is going to do monthly pay-per-views. Now there's 2 issues on that now. Not issues, but things. I'm glad NXT will be doing monthly. At the same time, I'm happy. At the same time, I'm kind of concerned. Could NXT live up to that though? Doing monthly pay-per-views, like be so good because like every NXT pay-per-view so far has been amazing. Like one's probably. Yeah, they've all been amazing, I think. Yeah, they have actually. They've all been amazing. Like, could they do that, though, on a monthly basis, though? See, I like maybe just 5 or 6 pay-per-views a year. Because think about it, I'm not saying it'll be stale, but I think the fact that you get to maybe wait every 2 or 3 months for a pay-per-view, that's excellent. In my opinion, that's excellent. You wait every 2 or 3 months for a pay-per-view. Like, it makes you want to watch it more than, say, every month. But look, if it doesn't work, look, it won't kill NXT personally. It won't. But then again, it depends really. But we'll see what happens with the first pay per view, which I don't know when it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be this month now or next month, but we'll see what happens over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, if it's anything worth next week, I either will be doing a video on Raw or NXT, or I won't be doing any. I don't know. Let's just see what I will be watching NXT next week. Let's just say that. So I'm actually just gonna watch Lucha Underground after this. What I might do, if I don't do Raw every week, I might do Lucha Underground, maybe, instead of Raw. But we'll see how. I have to see what Lucha's like. I've already watched a few episodes, but I watched last week. I think it was a coffin match or whatever they call it. It was absolutely fantastic. I don't forget the guy's name. See, I'm not good at pronouncing Mexican names, but yeah. But if that happens, I'll let you know. And guys, enjoy your weekend, because I have World War 3 ready for you for tomorrow, and then obviously I have the Attitude Era on Tuesday, which I'm finally getting into 2000 at last. The next 2 years are fantastic in WWF. But yeah, so I'll talk to you guys next week. Enjoy your weekend and take it easy, guys.